You what? You having a fucking giggle, mate? Tiddly fucking day, welcome to hell. I'm from a place called Fife over in Ireland. And we speak like a bunch of fucking leprechauns over there, you know? We talk a lot of shit, and we drink a lot of Guinness, but don't let that fool you. It ain't like that at all, when you really think about it. That must be the worst Irish fucking accent I've ever put on. Thanks, guys. I want to talk to you today about youthful recklessness. I'm talking about just stupid shit that I've done as a man-child. Because I've done plenty of stupid things with my idiotic friends. But this night takes the cake. So, there were a group of 5 of us, and we're cruising around the streets of Epping. And I think it may have been a Barino, just a very small compact car. And 2 of us in the front, 3 in the back. And we're all good friends. So anyway, we decide we're gonna cause some mischief. So we go to a petrol station. This must have been like 12 o'clock at night. And I distinctly remember buying eggs. And we didn't know what the fuck we were gonna do with the eggs. Until we decided that we're gonna egg people, as you do. Maybe we did know what the fuck we were doing. I like to say we didn't, but we did. We really did. We knew what the fuck we were doing with those eggs. You know, I can't remember whose idea it was. But then, as soon as we bought those eggs, we just knew, alright, shit's gonna go down. So we're driving from Epping all the way down to Fitzroy, and on this particular night, the streets were fucking packed. The streets were packed. We're cruising around in the car, driving around, and we see this pub on the corner. It would have been on the corner of Smith and Alexandra Parade. I forgot what pub it's called. And my mate, he grabs one of the eggs and he piffs it, and it hits this fucking girl on the face like this, and she goes, ah! And falls down on the ground like a fucking monkey falling out of a fucking tree, just screaming. I don't know how hard we hit her in the face. I like to think it wasn't that bad, and it was more the shock of getting slapped in the face, but man, crazy shit. And then we do the whole U-turn. We go down Smith Street, and Smith Street's notorious for junkies. I remember this may have been an Aboriginal fella. He was just sitting on the side of the street, drunk out of his mind. One of my other mates is in the car, and he fucking winds up, aims, bam! Straight in his beard. He had fucking egg all over his beard. And we're fucking howling and cackling in the back like a bunch of fucking idiots. It's pretty mean to be doing any of this shit, I gotta say. And I kinda think it was karma what happened next. Down in Northcote, there was this old strip club. And in Australia, we don't have too many strip clubs outside of the main city. So what happened was, we were driving down, and I had the bright idea. Of egging the front of the strip joint. And we went past it. We did a U-turn. Went around the block. Came back. And the front was packed. Front was absolutely fucking packed. And there were a couple of strippers out the front wearing their robes, and they were having a cigarette, like, you know, just smoking, talking shit with the customers, talking shit with the security guards. And I wound down my window as I was sitting in the back on the left-hand side, and I had the eggs just on my lap. And I looked over and I aimed it and I fucking threw it. And then I grabbed another one and I fucking threw it. And as it's sailing through the air, this shit just smacks one of the dudes. It was a bold fella. Just smacks him on the side of the face like he's JFK on the grassy knoll. And just fucking bang. And the other one, it was just chaos. And so my mate's just driving. I'm telling him to fucking cane it down the street. And I'm telling him to just fucking drive. And he's driving. And he must have been doing 80 in a fucking 40 zone. And, you know, we're all kind of panicking. And, I tell him to take a left. Now, where this is located in Northgate, there's a park. There's a massive park. And he happened to turn into the street where it was a fucking lane. It was a court. So, no through road. You can't go anywhere. If you go down that road, you're going to do a U-turn, and it's fucking jammed, so there's cars on either side of this court. So he took like a good 3 minutes to fucking go in, go out, and then back out again. And then we get back onto the main road, and we're fucking traveling again, just trying to get away from it all. And I look back, and there's a set of headlights on top of the hill. And this car's fucking speeding down. I'm like, alright, cool, man. Nothing too weird. Maybe it's just some guy traveling, you know? Nuh-uh. The car comes about a couple of meters behind us, and as soon as we take the left onto a main road, he fucking comes off, almost hits our ass, and speeds up. And then at that point we knew, holy fuck, whoever was at the club, the strip club, came down to chase us. And at that point I started getting really scared, and time started slowing down. I thought we were legitimately gonna die. This guy wanted to fucking nudge our car. He wanted to run us off the road. And as I look back again and take another look at it, because I was, you know, I didn't really get too much of a good look the first time. There's about 8 fucking big guys crammed into this fucking Commodore. You know, we're in a small car. We're not gonna outrun these motherfuckers. So we take another left, trying to, you know, cut them off, trying to get away from them. And as we've come across another left, the car's fucking veered around the corner, went in front of us, and slammed on its brakes, and then we slowed down. One of the guys gets out of the car, and, you know, I haven't thought this through, you know. My window's still wound down. And he reaches in, grabs me by my fucking shirt, and then punches me in the face a few times. And I'm like this, trying to duck him. And I can't get any leverage to swing any back. The driver of the car decides it's a good idea to jump out the fucking car and then take off. And thanks to the quick thinking of my mate, like I can still see it now. He fucking leaps out of the car, fucking leaps out of his seat, and then jumps to the driver's seat. And I'm just fucking like this, and I'm pissing blood everywhere. And at that point, he happens to put the car on a drive and fucking take off. As he's doing that, the whole car load of fucking big burly guys come out. And one of them fucking punches the windscreen as he takes off. And he shattered the whole fucking windscreen with his fist. And then we're all taking off, and I'm fucking, my nose is fucking all fucked up. But the only thing I could think about was my mate. I was fucking so scared for him. I didn't know where the fuck he was. I didn't know how he was gonna get home. And I'm thinking, like, he's fucking dead. Those guys are gonna find him. They already know where he ran off. They're probably chasing him, and he's fucking dead already. So I'm pissing out blood. There's eggshells all over the fucking interior. The window's cracked. We're thinking we're going to the police station because we don't know if these guys are going to follow us, you know. It could easily, you know, they could easily chase us again. Fucking who knows what. So my mate's just caning down the back streets, taking random fucking turns left, right, trying to get to a police station because we know the area pretty well. And I'm trying to call him. I'm trying to call my mate, and then I stop because I realize if I call him up and his phone's on loud, and he's hiding, and they're only, like, you know, on the street trying to look for him, and they hear it, he's fucked. He is so fucked. I don't want to have that on my conscience. So I start texting him. Dude, where the fuck are you? He calls us about 30 minutes later. We're already back in the area, saying that he ran down, crossed the park, and then hid into a neighbor's front yard until everything died down. Just laying down on the ground like this in someone's front yard. Waited for it to all cool down. My heart's pounding the whole fucking time. And I'm so thankful that he called us. It was a big relief. you know, a weight off my chest. Just that youthful recklessness, you know. And we decided we're gonna drive back, find him again, and we picked him up, you know, all that. We're all in the car, and we're all kind of just chilling, thinking about, you know, what the fuck just happened, you know. Anyway, I get home, and I was living at my grandparents at the time, and I'm sleeping in their back room, and, you know, I'm covered in blood still. I'm just laying in bed, and I'm on the phone of my girlfriend at the time, and, you know, I was just telling her, oh my god, you know, I got fucking punched in the nose, blah, blah, blah. And if you look closely, right there, you could see how it's still out of place, because they broke it that bad that it fell out of the fucking, you know, you have to realign it when you break your nose, otherwise it fucking heals incorrectly. Well, they did that. You know, looking back, you know, I may have been like 20 at the time, or maybe even 19. I'm 24 now. And I just look back at that time and I think, you know, we got up to some fucking crazy, hectic shit. But it was at the expense of other people, you know. The humor was at the expense of other people. And when you're a man, you can't fuck around with people like that. You can have fun with people, but don't do it in a way that is just stupid and callous. I can legitimately say I was scared for my life, because when you see fucking 8 security guards crammed into a fucking Commodore and they pile out like it's a circus car and they're all pissed off, they're all angry, they're full of testosterone, and they want to maim you. They're looking to hurt you. They're looking to maim you, so you never fucking forget your lesson. Well, I can truly say I've learned my lesson, that's fucking for sure. I think the biggest takeaway from that story is that if you're gonna egg someone, wind your window up. Don't be some little fuckwit who, when push comes to shove, then falls out of their plan, you know? That's my story.